Guys, I never thought I'd be selling my body for money, but here I am. So a few months ago, I got home from lunch and I saw this flyer on my door that said, "Save lives and get compensated for it." Now, I'm no genius, but I would say I know a win-win when I see one. Little did they know that I was on a mission to make $1,000 in as many ways as possible, and that this flyer on my door gave me my next idea: donating plasma. So plasma is the liquid component of your blood that helps your body recover from injury, distribute nutrients, remove waste, and prevent infection. Once you donate it, among other things, it's used to treat people with autoimmune diseases, immunodeficiencies, and blood disorders. So even if I didn't get paid for it, it sounded like a good idea. But to be honest, if I didn't, I probably wouldn't do it. So the flyer sat on my desk for a few days, and I finally decided that I would be giving it a shot.
That was a bit dramatic.
Accept the new new donations, new donators.
For new donors, we do like a physical appointment and then the donation at the same time. So it takes about 2.5-ish hours to get that all done.
You guys have any availability tomorrow?
Yeah, when were you hoping to get that done? We could basically squeeze you in at any of those hours.
Probably like around 9.
Yeah, we can do that.
That work?
What's your name?
My name is Jacob.
The only thing that you need to make sure you bring with you is your ID and then a proof of address for wherever you're living. And then have a good meal before you come in, okay?
Okay, I can do that. They drew my blood and winded it down, and they said I wasn't able to donate today or even do the physical today because I wasn't hydrated enough. It was a good reminder for everyone to drink their water, especially before they go and donate. Unfortunately, I was turned away after going the first time. They sent me home, told me to drink some water, and they told me to come back the next day. Cheers. Up my first session donating plasma. So it took me about 2 hours and 22 minutes to get in, do the physical, and to donate. The donation part, they tell you at the end, was about 56 minutes. And so moving forward, it should be about an hour, plus or minus a few minutes, to get in and get out of there. So my first time donating took just over 2 hours because I had to do a little bit of paperwork and also a physical. Don't worry though, it wasn't a super invasive physical like turning and coughing, that type of thing. They just wanted to check the major things to ensure that you were healthy and also make sure that you have good enough veins. And after the paperwork and the physical, I began the typical donation process. I hopped on a scale, got my blood pressure taken, temperature taken, and finger pricked to test my hydration levels. Once those checked out, I was hooked up to the plasma machine and began my donation process. When I finished up, they put some gauze on my arm to stop any bleeding and headed home. Well, to be more accurate, I went to In-N-Out and then I went home. A couple hours later, I checked the debit card that they gave me and it already had $100 on it. Now, as far as the pay goes, each of the donation centers are going to be a little bit different, but they're probably going to be pretty similar to the one I went to. My first 5 donations of the month, I'd be getting paid $40 each donation, and then my 6th through my 10th donations of each month, I'd be getting $100. And I know what you're probably saying. If it was your first time, how did you get $100? Well, the cool thing about being a new donor is most donation centers offer a new donor bonus. And the new donor bonus when I went was $100 for your first 3 donations. So over the next week and a half, I donated 2 more times and got an additional $200. They only let you donate twice per week, and there has to be at least 1 day of rest in between donations. A few days later, I went in for my 4th donation, and, well, I got declined. They said that my heart rate was a bit too high and I needed to rest and come back tomorrow. And I guess that's what I get for finishing at the gym minutes before I went to donate. And from there on out, it was pretty smooth sailing. I was sure to go in well rested and well hydrated, and I didn't have any other problems. My 5th donation, I made $40, and my 6th through my 10th donation, I made $100 each time. So in the first month, I made $880. And then it was the start of the new month. I donated 4 times and was paid $40 each time. Plus, my 4th time, they randomly gave me a $20 bonus. That put me at $1,060 after just 7 weeks and 14 donations. Now, luckily for me, after donating, I didn't feel any side effects at all. Throughout my 14 donations, I came across a ton of different people in the donation center, and there's only a handful of people that even got a little lightheaded as they were donating. And when that did happen, the staff was extremely accommodating. They stopped the donation process, put their feet up, gave them a Gatorade, until they came back to normal. Now, I honestly believe that donating plasma could be a great side hustle. Now, you're not going to make $880 every single month, but if you donate consistently at least 8 times every month, you'll be making anywhere from $400 to $600. And that's only for 8 to 10 hours of work. That's enough to get you 50 Chipotle bowls each month, 22 hamsters, a day's worth of Liver King steroids, an unlimited subscription to my weekly newsletter, and if you saved up for a few months, you may be able to buy an engagement ring. Although, that might fall too close to a blood diamond. Now, on a more serious note, if you were to take that money and invest it into your Roth IRA every single month, at the age of 65, you'd be able to retire a tax-free millionaire. Now, $50 an hour for laying down and scrolling on your phone and watching YouTube or doing whatever else you do isn't too bad. So the convenience of this is what I want to touch on. Literally, all you do is you go in, get the needle in your arm, and you just sit there for an hour, where you can scroll on your phone or go on TikTok or read a book or whatever you want to do. So if you're spending a bunch of time on your phone anyways or reading a book anyways, you might as well go in, donate plasma, and you can save a life and get compensated for it.